BP Marine Academy. Guided study program for proficiency in survival craft and rescue boats. Lifeboat drill. Jetty history. When the Panvel Nagar Parashad was established in 1852, the status of Panvel Jetty was shown here. The condition of the jetty is being upgraded time to time since 2002. In 2015, Pscrb course is being conducted at Panvel Jetty by BP Marine Academy. Introduction to the Pscrb course. BP Marine Academy, Belapur, Navi Mumbai, India, conducts various DGS-approved courses. At Panvel campus, we have a complete setup to carry out a live drill of proficiency in survival crafts and rescue boats. This course is a mandatory course as per STCW 2010. As per SOLAS Chapter 3 and ISM Chapter 8, the boat drill should be conducted frequently to ensure that all crew are trained for emergencies. Lifeboat. After hearing the general emergency alarm signal comprising of 7 short blasts, followed by 1 long blast, and an announcement on the PA system, all crew members shall muster at designated muster station with life jackets and immersion suits. The officer in charge of each lifeboat will carry out the head count of the crew and deploy the crew for lowering of the lifeboat. The crew will carry out the preparation as per the muster list task for lowering of the lifeboat. Launching instructions are also posted nearby the boat station. When the lifeboat is ready for lowering, the officer in charge of the lifeboat will report to the command team about the readiness. When the officer in charge receives the instruction from the command team, the lifeboat is lowered up to the embarkation deck. The crew will board at the embarkation deck and the boat will be lowered up to water level. On-load release system will be activated and the boat will be waterborne. The lifeboat will be cleared away from the ship's side using the engine and also steering. If required, boat hooks will also be used to clear the lifeboat from the ship's side. After lowering, all the survival craft should be assembled at one place for keeping up high the morale of the crew and using the lifeboat equipment appropriately, especially distress signals. Marshalling the lifeboat can be very useful for keeping all the survival craft together. The lifeboat and rescue boat is designed to tow the largest life raft with the full complement of persons and equipment on board at a speed of 2.0 knots. Each lifeboat and rescue boat is designed to marshal at least 6 life rafts. Life rafts. Sometime, due to adverse weather conditions or other circumstances, for example, a heavy list or fire or flooding, the lifeboat cannot be lowered. The life raft can be easily lowered and used. The life raft can be launched or lowered either by davit launch or by 2 crew member manual launch. The life raft can be launched from a height of 18 meters and stand exposure of 30 days afloat in all sea conditions. A davit-launched life raft should be capable of being launched within 3 minutes with the full complements of persons on board. A manually launched life raft is secured with an HRU unit which will facilitate to release the life raft at a depth of not more than 4 meters. After the lowering of the life raft, the crew members can board the life raft by embarkation leader. However, if this is not possible, the crew members shall be capable to jump into the sea. However, if this is not possible, The crew members should be capable to jump into the sea from a height of 4.5 meters on the canopy or close to the life craft and swim across to the life craft. The survival craft are provided with Jacob's ladders to assist aboard the survival craft from the water. The life raft is designed to be towed at a speed of 3.0 knots in a calm sea with a full complement and equipment on board. In case the life raft gets inverted, one crew member is capable to upright it. After abandoning the ship, the crew or survivors should be picked up from the water as soon as possible to avoid hypothermia and shock. Rescue boat. Rescue boats are used to pick up the person from the water, in other words, man overboard or any survival at sea. Rescue boats are designed to accommodate 5 crew members and 1 survivor with stretcher, 5+1, and capable of being launched and recovered with full complement of persons and equipments on board. The rescue boat shall be capable of being launched with full complement on board within 5 minutes when the vessel is making headway of 5 knots. Lowering speed of the rescue boat shall not exceed 1.0 meters per second. The recovery time of the rescue boat should not be more than 5 minutes in a moderate sea with full complement and equipment on board. The rescue boat shall be capable of making 6 knots up to 4 hours. A special crew should be trained and assigned for rescue boat operation. On a cargo ship, one of the lifeboats can be considered as a rescue boat if it complies with the requirement of a rescue boat. On the passenger ship or any other cargo ship, an open inflated boat with inward or outward engine may be considered as a rescue boat if it complies with all the requirements of a rescue boat. Jumping. This type of drill cannot be performed out at sea. Hence, STCW 2010 specifies that this type of training be included in the refresher training in the Pscrb course, which is refreshed every 5 years. As per STCW 2010, the crew shall be capable to float in the water for at least 20 minutes without a life jacket. The scope of this drill is that the crew member should get a feel and practice jumping in the sea or on the canopy of the life raft, so that in an emergency on board ship, excess swimming should be avoided. Less time is spent to recover crew members from the water. Crew can jump at a height above 4.5 meters while wearing a life jacket and safety shoes with feet first and holding nose with one hand and life jacket with another hand, keeping the body straight. The life jacket should be worn properly to avoid injury to the jaw due to impact. The crew member should jump close to the raft so that less time is required to board the raft. While picking up survivors from the water, a lifebuoy with a heaving line can be used as a first line of contact. The rescue boat should be on the leeward side while picking up the survivor from the water. Shipboard personnel should be ready to receive the survivor by keeping the hospital ready with a first aid kit. Recovery. After completion of the drill, each survival raft should be properly stowed. All the survival craft shall be recovered, stowed and secured in such a manner that in case of emergency, crafts shall be lowered immediately. While coming alongside for recovery of lifeboat and rescue boat, the preferable angle should be 30 to 45 degrees and painter should be secured to forward. Communication with winch operator should be proper and accurate while recovering. While picking up, lifeboat blocks, sheaves and auto cutout systems of the boat davit should be checked for proper functioning. All the survival crafts should be inspected for defects and damages after recovery. Fresh water washing is preferred to avoid any salt deposition and rust. While recovering the enclosed lifeboat, resetting of on-load, off-load release system is a critical task. The manufacturer's instructions should be followed to reset the release system. Different lifeboats have different types of release systems. The securing of all survival craft shall be done under the supervision of an experienced officer. The rescue boat should be capable of being recovered at a speed not less than 0.8 meters per second. The launching and recovery of free-fall lifeboat is different from the enclosed lifeboat. Future Panvel Jetty. Panvel Jetty is very close to the proposed international airport. It is just 150 meters away from the boundary of the international airport. Panvel Campus Phase 1 was completed in 2009. Various DGS-approved courses are being conducted. We are also in the process to develop Phase 2, where advanced courses will be conducted.